Today is the day football fans around the world have been waiting for, when the NFL debuts its 2022 season schedule. Our friend Bill Cowher from the NFL Today gave us a little preview earlier this week, revealing the Denver Broncos-Los Angeles Rams matchup on Christmas Day, which will be a good one right here on CBS. But how exactly does the league determine the full schedule when there seems to be an endless combination of opponents, venues, dates, and bye weeks? Earlier this week, we took a trip to the NFL offices here in New York City to meet a very small but very vital team of gridiron matchmakers. If you ever wondered how your favorite team landed in snowy Buffalo in December,
this is just a wild scene in Buffalo.
Or how the league somehow predicted that perfect late season matchup,
here goes Allen.
You are not alone.
He hurdles and picks up the first down. Whoa.
The answers, it turns out, are far more complicated than just sheer luck.
I wonder how much of this is still pretty much intact.
Inside this cramped room on Manhattan's East Side, Mike North, Charlotte Carey, and Ani Bose have been huddling for months.
You're right. I think we put New England Mini in there day one.
It may look like a college freshman's dorm room, but it has the feel of something else altogether, experience. North has been working this room for the past quarter century.
And not too long ago, no computers, no artificial intelligence. This was all done by hand, one game at a time.
Yeah, the miracle isn't so much that we get through hundreds of thousands of contender schedules today. It's that we ever got one done by hand. It is truly remarkable. Every one of these games can go in any one of now 18 weeks, any one of 7 networks, any one of 10 different times. You could put it on Sunday night, you could put it on Monday night, you can put it on Sunday afternoon, you could put it in Germany, you could put it on Thanksgiving, you could put it on Christmas, you could put it in the first half of the season, you could put it in the second half of the season. Do that calculation for each of these 272 assets, and you find real quickly that you knew the computers were going to do an infinitely better job than the humans ever could doing it one game at a time.
So let's break it down. The league has 32 teams. Each team plays 17 regular season games for a total of 272 contests. Some in London this year, a game in Germany, one in Mexico. Then factor in weather, travel distances, bye weeks, broadcast partner needs, and scheduled stadium events.
So when I walked in here, I was expecting it to look like an episode of Homeland. We're talking focus points, charts, and targets, yarn strung together on faces of different players and coaches. How do you not overload doing this job?
It's long days and long nights and a really long few months. Day after Super Bowl, we pretty much, kind of close and lock the door in here, and that's when we get started. Then go through draft, and then 2 weeks later or so, we put our schedule out. And we give the commissioner our best schedule. Honestly, we're not even done yet, Nate. So
what?
It's still in progress.
Broncos at the Rams, Christmas Day.
Yep.
The Rams coming off a Super Bowl. Matthew Stafford at quarterback. Russell Wilson. New Bronco. That sounds like a football game.
Those are the games that are going to get the most viewers and the most eyeballs. And you want to put them into the biggest windows and spread them across all of our partners. So whether it's Sunday afternoon at 4:25 or Monday night or Thursday night, you want to find that balance. And then in between all of that, the math is the computers filling out the rest.
The team told me they used thousands of cloud-based computers to help narrow down the potential trillions, yes, that's right, trillions of combinations to just one single working schedule.
It's so incredible, like the ramifications of what happens in that room.
Right.
People plan birthday parties, they plan parties at their house, they plan trips. Like when that lands, because of the work you just showed, lives change.
It's so true. We're talking bachelor parties, weddings, getaways. They plan it around the football season. And not to mention, you still have to make the players happy. I remember sitting in the locker room, and I didn't care about who we played or if we were on prime time.
You were just glad to play?
I was just glad to play, and I wanted warm weather games in the month of December and January. But other guys, they all had issues with certain parts of the scheduling process, which I did not know. I learned a lot.
Because they want prime time. I like Mr. Man Bun. What's his name?
Mike.
Mike, I like you, Mike.
Mike has a new nickname. He will no longer be known as Mike around the office.
His man bun is tight, looks good. But the way all the planning that goes into it and the way he sort of laid it all out for you, I thought was really fascinating.
It is fascinating.
I knew they planned it, but I had no idea it was that detailed.
Yeah. They said imagine the largest Rubik's Cube in your hand and trying to figure it out.
All right.
That's what it is. All right, the full 2022 NFL schedule will be revealed tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern on the NFL Network and Paramount+.